sir or madam.
Hello.
Welcome to the Silver Rush, New Vegas' best.
You seen Dixon around? Julie? I love Julie. She's such a... One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days. Drop drinking? I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now. Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
You want someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush. Hey there, you want to cruise free side?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
I'm bored. I'm bored.
Looking for a fix, man? Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. Really? You know what? I might be... Wait, man. You can't go around saying shit. Okay, I get your point. You want... You have chems, buddy? Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems. Why stop? I feel great. No worries, my guy will be here soon enough. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy this guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn into something. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare What? I need a Fine. If you really care, I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help. I think you're right. I've been through worse.
What? We're gonna have rat tonight.
I wish he'd quit running.
The king controls the water.
Come on, man, I'm dying. What the heck? I'm gonna... The only way you can help... At least a couple of doses of... I can take doses of Fixer and... This shit... Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
You like it, huh?
Almost out of caps.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance. Simple. You can't bring guns into the casino, that's why. They'll strip you to your fists. Sure, they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being without a little insurance when it's my caps on the table.
Later.
Back again? Things guards can't spot when they're patting you down or check. Suit yourself. It's not...
Whoever
Back again?
you are.
Enjoy your time on the Vegas Strip.
At least the Legion knows what they're fighting for. When are you gonna figure it out?
Please enjoy the casinos. Move along.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Nick and Ralph's.
No? How's it going? Good to see you're still around.
Hey, good to see you. I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. Sure. Would you like You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything.
Tell the king we thank him for looking out for us.
Hope what I remembered helps. had enough? This is hope!
Thank you for visiting New Vegas. Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Enjoy your visit.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
Where to, partner? Penthouse floor.
Well, hello, sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office. Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it. You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection. Why, I'm a Robco PDQ-88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market. This is the Lucky 38 Resort and Casino, or it used to be. Mr. House has kept the place locked up tight for ages now. Nobody comes in or out. Why, sugar, he's the maximum utmost. If it weren't for Mr. House, we wouldn't have this fabulous wonderland of New Vegas, would we? Well, of course I am, silly. Mr. House is just the smartest, most wonderful man there ever was. Why, did you know he single-handedly reclaimed New Vegas from all those nasty tribes that used to live here? Well, he single-handedly sent in his Securitrons to do it, but that counts in my book. Sugar, I may be a robot on the outside, but on the inside, my neurocomputational matrix is an exact copy of Mr. House's favorite girl. Mr. House has a lot of needs, sugar. I take care of all of them, and a lady doesn't kiss and tell. Then maybe you shouldn't pry into a lady's particulars, hmm? Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know? Well, let's see. The NCR has an embassy here, But why you'd want to go talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't know. Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tec memorabilia. And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop. Well, of course, there used to be a lot more of them. But these days, there are 3 open to the public. The Tops, the Ultra Lukes, and Gamora. And the Lucky 38, of course. But we're not open to the public. You're a special case, sugar. They're just new money, sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. Emeritus especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture. I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and, I suspect, figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see? A crude question, crudely asked. I'll be happy to satisfy your rambunctious curiosity at a more appropriate moment. But now, I'll repeat my question. What do you make of what you've seen? Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are. Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it. The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. What did you wish to know? It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered. What else did you want to know? I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the new Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The three families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation. We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in. Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicone. Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise. It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way. You might keep an eye out for any computers that Benny's been using. Maybe even a... That's simply not true. I am the only person to hold any right to develop that chip. I spent a sum of US dollars, not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then. You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of dummies, so to speak. Many thousands. Had I used an armed caravan, frontal assault, not good business. Yes, Benny would see it coming, and all he'd have to do is hold our foremost until his recent behavior to make. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have. Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Things is a bit too far away for me to reliably connect remote. Victor's combat algorithm and his thug more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed. I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and himself that he could use it to his own end. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how these can be. To achieve my aim, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew he was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, supremacy, but in any case, you've come along, a more than suitable replacement. It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by... It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might... Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always to get your working auspices quick to him. Sneaking a suite on the 13th floor would be difficult, but not impossible. There might be a sturdy lock on it. If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure.